Go there, I think they're live, right? Right, so we're gonna be putting the article for part 12 today of the Metroidvania series. And in part 12, we are going to be working on fixing the pickup system. So in part 11, we implemented a game stopping mechanism. And this is where we left off. So one real annoying thing as well is that whenever we open a scene, sometimes the character just doesn't know where to go. So let's aim to fix that as well. There's a lot of issues with the code here, like the project files and stuff. It's not desirable.
Sailing on the open waves, up your bird's the name. He's the king of the choky seas, known for all his fame. With a hook for hand, a parrot by his side, up the bird's the captain, ready for the ride. Hold the rum, me mateys, raise your cups up high. We sailing with the bird under the darkened sky, with a yo-ho and a bottle of shocky rum. Up who goes the pirate.
Why did we go to Cave 1 when we played the game?
To the land of chocolate dreams. Up who goes crew.
Are we not supposed to be in Cave 3?
It seems, stealing all the treasures, making legends with their gold.
Sorry, I'll take a look at it after the stream. Alright, it's been a busy week.
Never gets old.
So sorry about that. How are you? Are you doing good? Why are we going to Cave 1 when we're at Cave 2? Previously.
John knows how to GM. I bust the John knows how to GM. Stay blue in the city of Q-Frog.
Not very good, but mostly because it's a lot of stuff. I have a lot of stuff going on now. If I had more time, then that would be great, you know. But everything is great. I'm just I don't have enough time. That's really about it. So our save system is a little wonky because when we have the save system, you know, it forces the player to go to a certain part of the level. But we have all the hit stop stuff implemented. Do we have all the hit stop implemented? Let me just do a quick check.
Ever since friends was posting GM. Now it's up 20 ox and they still buy stacks.
Because if we have that, then this is not part 10.
It's all good from GM to the GM. And a plus the John.
Hit stop, where is the hit stop? So these are the files for the hit stopping. That's part 10.5, right? This is the project, and should be part 11 now. Right. Here's part 5. So everything is implemented. How about the files here? Just files are all over the place.
So your hands up in the air. I put here and there and everywhere. One big fan, just take a look at Telegram.
Okay, this is part 10.5. This is fine.
I put here and there and everywhere.
Part 11 is here, right? Part 11. Unfortunate, huh? You get paid for doing that? I hope you get paid. It's an unfortunate thing, but as a student, you do get the brunt of all the worst things in the school, right? It's unfortunate. Like it's always dumped on the students, but hey, at least you get paid. You know, it's not a bad thing. Then maybe it's not as much as you like. If there is a way for you to get out of that, you know, like I guess you can talk your way out of that. But it depends on a lot of factors as well, right? It's not exactly a black and white solution. Why is there a noun reference exception? My help callback is not disabled. Hi Cam, it's been a while. Hope you're doing well. I have not been very well, but it's mainly just because there's a lot of stuff going on, you know. If I had more than 24 hours a day, I'll be doing well, but I don't. So I'm trying to roll out a couple of things on with the blog, and you know, like with trying to move this project as well, you know. So it's a lot of stuff that's going on. I'm coding a bot, and that bot is basically to help automatically reply to questions in the forums. Almost done. I'm really excited about it, and yeah, it's just taking a bit of time, you know. So Cameron is from the he follows the Vampire Survivors series, which I'm gonna go back to. I just need probably like another month on this, just to get the whole series sorted out. I'll change like that. Oh.
Listen, friend, big ass piece of chicken, flavored chicken in his slap. Riding with the teenies on my lap, posted in the park having a picnic. Got that thing on me, got that thing on me, big chicken. Got that thing on me, big chicken. Shit my pants, still got the teeny on me, got that chicken on me.
Okay, this part is highlighted wrong. Gotta make some changes to it.
Posted in the park having a picnic. Got that thing on me. Got that thing on me. Big cheeky. Got that thing on me. Big cheeky. Carrot man trying to see me. Fuck the carrot man. My password. My motherfucking password. Posted with that tindy on me. Out the dunking of the tindy homie. Riding with the tinnies on my lap. Posted in the park having a picnic. Got that thing on me. Got that thing on me. Big cheeky. Got that thing on me. Big cheeky. On my lap, posted in the park having a picnic. Got that thing on me. Got that thing.
Complete a multiplayer course you're doing on Udemy. Why would you lose $10 on that? What am I? What is our purview using? I think right now with Unity 6 you have some options with you have the option to use the native Unity 6 networking module, but if you I'm not sure how developed that is yet, so perhaps you're not using that. But the new system looks pretty easy from last I saw. I can't recall what it was or how it worked.
Up this morning, the sun's shining bright. Got no plans for the day, gonna dance all night. Feeling the rhythm, moving my feet. Gonna hit the dance floor, feeling so sweet. No time for a shower, don't need to be clean. When the music starts playing, it's all a dream. The beat is contagious, the energy's high. What was that just here? Let's party all night. Don't need to worry about a thing, let the music take control. Dancing all night, moving our bodies, losing all control. What was that just in the house? We're gonna have a blast. So let loose and dance, make this night last.
Bored at the bottom, fucking I ain't getting real. Bitch, I bought more. I bought more. Had to double up. I said I had to triple up. Got the cold cuts. Said I got the motherfucking cold cuts. Corn chicken. Check the chart. Free. I said go and hit that button. Free. Right at the bottom, is you real or is you fake? Oh, is you fake? Okay. Bought at the bottom. Oh, you fake. Okay.
I'm missing this
Fucking I ain't get real.
You know what, perhaps I should just start with the Part 11 files. Might make more sense.
I said go and hit that button, free. Buy at the bottom, is you real or is you fake, okay? Okay. Buy at the bottom. Fuck it, I ain't get rude. Bitch, I bought more. Free, I bought more. Free. Shit, my pants, it's all good though. Or I put bull at the bottom, cause she just see a bottom. Sheesh, that's white soul. Buying surgery, white soul. He doing weird shit the Lord told. Check the transaction, I never sold. Carry man wanna get me. Big tinky on me, I'm ready. Is you real or is you fake, okay? Okay. Bought at the bottom. Fuck it, I ain't get
So yeah, let's grab the part 11 files. We start here and I can just check and see whether the files are correct.
Hey, you wanna sell me shit? I don't need dog shit.
So I can just remove this project, man. Remove this project. Just send the folder along on its way. The course goal is to create an online multiplayer game using Infy's new netcode for game objects. Play with 20 or more people online simultaneously before the wow, that's really fast. You have tutorials for that already. Why would you have to? Why is there a deadline for that? Like when you pay for a course, doesn't it? Don't you own it for life? I thought you would own it for life when you did the course. Add project. From this. Pretty serious. It's $10, my brother. Yeah, but fair. Okay, fine. It's fair. You're a student, you know. So I can understand, but it's $10, man. So you're gonna finish the tutorial and you're gonna get your game and be very happy with it and tell them, brother, I'm not happy with the game tutorial, so I'm gonna ask for this. That's one way to do things. This is called dollar maxing, right? I'm not sure if the pickup system should be called modular, but it is definitely more organized than everything else. So what I'm gonna do here is to introduce a couple of things. Modular pickup system and UI. In part 12, we are going to be building a pickup and UI. The UI overlay the pop. Pick up and we are also going to so there we go. We are also going to be implementing to start with saw. implementing. We're going to be using the hood store. 11 for our FM pickup. Hey, I think that's fair. You know, I think with everyone has a different monetary situation, so I don't judge for how you spend your money. It's I mean, you know, like we're in different parts of the world, and the currencies work a little differently, right? I understand that in India, because the currency is weak now, so $10 is like a lot of money, like if you convert it from rupees, right? I totally understand that. Like the currency is a lot weaker than it was just like 5-7 years ago, right? From what I understand, it's because of a lot of imports that India is making with not an equivalent amount of export.
It's my house, I gotta confess. I like meat, smoke meat, any meat is good. My favorite meat is chicken meat. Chickies are the best meat. Meat is tasty. I like meat a lot. Did I mention I like meat? I like meat, smoke meat, any meat really. Meat. I like meat, smoke meat, any meat really.
You don't have to feel sad for people who create courses as well. You know, I think they know what they're doing, and if they're adopting the right strategy, right, to sell their courses, then it will work for them. And if they're not adopting the right strategy, then it won't work. You know, so. Because they have the choice to decide whether they want to do those courses or not. I don't think you have to feel sorry. Like, so for example, right, if they were a course seller and they realized that a lot of people were not were just getting refunds and not buying, then they could adopt a strategy to encourage users to keep the subscription instead. So for example, right, can they offer persistent support? So this is something that I'm working towards as well, right? So I realized that when we have patrons, they just sign up for 1 month, a lot of them, and then they leave. So this means that I'm not providing enough value, right, for them to stay beyond the month. So yeah, then it's on me to think about how to provide more value, right? I think there's a couple of ways to think about this, but I don't think you have to feel sorry for the people who create these things as well. You know, because there are ways that there are things that they can do to improve their income as well, and if they don't do it, then it's on them. And I'm talking to myself as well now, you know, because you know, I don't always think about my work in the financial sense. So this monologue here is just a reminder for myself. For item pickup. Okay, UI interview.
tendies, chicken, chicken, chicken tendies. Gobble them up, gobble them good. Chickity, chicky tendies, choky, 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 choky milk.
So one of the things that really bothers me about the UI items, right, is that let's just look at how the items look on Hollow Knight. I think it floats around a little bit, right? So we should definitely do that for our pickups as well, you know?
This part of the plan may seem simple, requires some effort from all of you. As new entrants start trickling into the TG, we must bring them up to date on the
So I just want to look at whether the pickups hover, or you know, like what kind of stuff do they do? Like, do they hover around? Do they particle?
Get 8 in 1.
Because we love Peppy and the holders, and that'll only sour things between our communities. Instill raid mentality and a feeling of no shame. We have to move methodically and fully trust the plan with blind faith. At some point it'll be out of all of our hands, but while we are still sub 10k holders.
So the item hovers around and then there's like particles. So let's make a hovering system as well for the pickups. That will be using the old main project files. So in the old version of the script, we have different files for different kinds of pickup, which, well, shouldn't be doing that, you know.
Cultural roots, with some move filled roots.
So what we want to do here is we have a pickup class. In the pickup class, it's just gonna animate the item as well. So do we have a update function? No, we don't. We don't have the update function here.
Hands in the air, let's show we care. Up, brings us all here, spinning and twirling, spread and cheer. We're the ones who make change appear. We're the ones who make change appear. Up, nostalgia, unite the crowd, dancing for a cause, shout it out loud. We're gonna make a difference, just to see, dancing together in unity. Oh yeah.
The problem with the current state. Use max health.
Never made it as a scout man, but ain't got it as a poor man. Cheating, tired of living like a wage man. I'm sick of work without a sense of meaning. The output chart reminds me of a death that was scammed.
I can actually just grab the script from the Vampire Survivors pickup section because they bob around. Let me just find them. And we have a bobbing animation here, frequency and all that stuff.
Yes, I do even know that. You said I'm holding it, I swear I still do. And you must have been so mad. Those improvers must have damn near killed you. The output chart reminds me of a death that was scammed. The output chart reminds me of a death that was scammed. It's not like us to say sorry. After looking at the same old story, this death was mistaken. Free room for pennies taken.
And call this animation.
I've been down to the bottom of every star soul. These 5 words in my head scream, are you swinging rope yet?
So this changes the pickup. So we have the animation thing over here now. Perhaps the animation can go here. Right before.
I'm a temple in the house, so bow down to the king. I'm the frog mean boss, ain't nobody pulling strings. Dev thought he was slick, but he got caught in the scheme. Now he's crying like a baby, just a crypto has been. Grab your bags when you see our blue. Better run for the hills. I'll leave you in the dust with your pockets full of bills. Who the fuck is selling it? Ain't gonna be me. I'm stacking up
And
my coin, watching.
wow, it works pretty well, huh? Handle the animation of the output. So just under the update function, we can throw in all this stuff.
Shaking his boots, feeling so displaced. You thought you had me, but you didn't have a clue. Now I'm laughing all the way while I leave you in the stew. Grab your bags when you see our blue. Better run for the hills. I'll leave you in the dust with your pockets full of bills. Who the fuck is selling it? Ain't gonna be me. I'm stacking up my blue coin. Watch it soar to the sea. I blue coin to the moon while you're stuck on the ground. I'm flying high, leaving haters in the pounds. Motherfuckers don't even have a suey stack. They're drowning in the tears while I'm chilling in the black. Death was a rug puller, but I'm the rock in his face.
UI pickup notification. So that is different from this one, right? Because we have items here as well, and the items have a canvas.
Did you know that you're based in? His name was Palladius. Did you know that the cheats trying to destroy your creation? Did you know that your community wants nothing more than to see you fly, fly,
I
fly?
can't wait that pickup.
With your presence,
Yeah.
you know that you make that big crowd. The box will
Plus
dump,
we have
dump, dump. The cheats will sell, 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 but the holders will
different script for each.
When we reach
If
10 billion market cap,
one of these
shake your
scripts
hand.
rated
Apple,
to
we'd like to shake your hand.
what this causes and that with scripts that are largely seen. So we have a increased max health and then we have increased max mana as well. Right, increase max health. Where is the script that increases the mana? Let's find that. Add mana off. Unlock dash.
Do not redeem. Think of my village, think of my seed. The token you bitch, you bloody bitch. I leave you in stitch, my bastards will hit. I leave you dead in the street where shit. I don't need beef, but beef you can get. If you redeem, you receiving the tick. If you proceed, I'm claiming your gains and causing your pain. You bloody bitch, I'm with the gang. Bastard, I'm shooting, big bullets will spray. Slurp up the dip, we're slurping
Not
today.
tasty.
You slurping tomorrow, I need to get paid. Do not redeem the B&B. I'm begging you, please. I'm down on my
Not
knees.
down
Do not
hard,
redeem.
not
Think
down.
of my village. Think
So they're
of my
mostly the
seed.
same
token
scripts.
need. Many rupees, so many dollars. Do not redeem and give
And
me
there's
them
just
profits.
a
Many rupees, so many dollars.
small
Do not
difference.
redeem and give me them profits. Do not redeem. Think of my village and think of my seed. The token, you bitch, you bloody bitch. I leave you a stitch. My bastards will hit. I leave you dead in the street where shit. I don't need beef, but beef you can get. If you redeem, you receiving the tick. If you proceed, now I'm claiming your gains and I'm causing your pain. You bloody bitch, I'm with the gang. Bastard, I'm shooting. Big bullet will stray. Slurp up the dip. We're slurping today. You're slurp tomorrow. I need to get paid. Do not redeem the B&B. I'm begging you, please. I'm down on my knees. Do not redeem. Think of my village. Think of my seed. Token you need. Many rupees, so many dollars. Do not redeem. Man, give me them profits. Many rupees, so many dollars. Do not redeem. Give me them profits. Do not redeem. Think of my village and think of my seed. Token you bitch, you bloody bitch. I leave you in stitch. My bastards will hit. I leave you there in the street where shit. I don't need beef, but beef you can get. If you redeem, you're receiving the tick. if you proceed, I'm claiming your gains, ends up causing your pain. You bloody bitch, I'm with the game. Bastard, I'm shooting, big bullet will stray. Slurp up the dip, we're slurping today. You're slurping tomorrow, I need to be
It's
paid.
difficult. Or think what updates. Must be 6.
On the mic, flow so sick it'll take you for a hike. Bank man, you thought you were on top, but I'm always about to make it make your ego drop. Domination, who's taking over? Ain't no one to save the ashes. Rise up high, upper spot, I'm the one who won't comply.
Thank you, Oh, we'll have to update all. This is one. Maybe we need to
Treasures await for you. I said I think don't worry about the jits, mom. Jets will bring you to the promised land. All you have to do is me.
especially problems.
All I know is off-roading, being outside, chilling with my dog in this frog, blessed by Jesus Christ, faith and grace for us all, son. Sun beating down out by the river, thinking about them
This
Jesus.
end we are going to do
Over.
reorganizing let's put
Blessed by Jesus
all
Christ, faith and
and
grace for us all, son. Sun beating down out by the river, thinking about them Jeeps banger on the trigger.
so that go through behavior.
All I know is I'm roading, being outside, chilling with my dog in this frog, blessed by Jesus Christ, faith and grace for us all, son. Sun beating down out by the river, thinking about them Jeeps banger on the trigger. Over.
This can be done by setting up
Fuck them non-friends, cause I'm down for my friends.
all
I
organized
ride for my friends. I
electrical
die for my friends,
structure.
post GM for my friends. All those janitors and non-friends are
All
down
friends.
99%. I'm the frog on the tank with the big fucking balls, and I can't stop laughing when the shit coin falls. I'ma make these friends friends, cause I'm down for my friends. Fuck the non-friends, cause I'm down for my friends.
So what I should do I have star UML here?
And everywhere I go, I got some
Let's try
friends.
draw.
I am always down for my friends, and they
So I'm just gonna draw a diagram.
I put coin. The only thing you need going 69 billion with speed while those non-friends see. They'll have those red candle shit coin syndrome. They are selling in loss while dead is long gone. Make them bleed is the motto that I live by. If you fuck with friends, it's a must you die. Fuck the non-friends, fuck the non-friends, cause I'm down for my friends.
A class diagram.
Cause I'm down for my friends. Fuck the non-friends, I ride for my friends. Ride for my friends only.
And what's gonna happen is I'm just gonna be drawing out classes that relate or connect to one another. And this is gonna be our hierarchical diagram. So we're gonna have pickup, and the pickup is going to be handling a couple of things. How do I remove this little part here? Okay.
Dream house, 2 cars, a beautiful life, a son who owns a factory, fancy clothes and lobsters for dinner. I'm saying you are what's wrong with crypto. Life you do as little as possible, and you reach out decent quality people like me. If you lived in any other time in the history, you'd all have starved a long time ago.
Windows to behavior. Behavior that applies to all. Such as
a dream house, 2 cars, a beautiful wife, a son who owns a factory, fancy clothes and lobsters for dinner. Saying you are what's wrong with crypto, need pointers. You comes to life, you do as little as possible, and you reach up decent quality people like
see.
me.
No, this is not a to-do list. This is a diagram that I'm planning to put onto the blog, onto the articles, to demonstrate what's going on with the hierarchy. So I'll explain to you once I'm done doing this. Those behavior applies to all pickups in games, such as UI pop-up. Mobbing animation, pickup.
Realistic price target, 69 billion USD market, correct. That's easy in a janitor rep, or some shit coin, a dog and hat. When the pumps in the crib, mom. When they try to sell you in the popcorn. And if a friend get an attitude, I got the Apple Stewie stacks and I'm buying more bags and I'm cause I got the best friends. APU got dumped by the devil, a heart-wrenching blow. But the community won't let it bring us low. We're a family.
Generic pickup behavior that applies to all pickup games, such as.
Now it's time to rise up and let our journey begin. With a song in our hearts and determination in our souls, we'll face the challenges and reach our goals. Like a rocket shooting.
Why don't you make a Discord server? It is more handy for talking and asking. Yeah, but I don't have enough people to respond. It's only just me and a couple of interns, you know, so I don't want to be constantly responding to Discord messages. And we already have a forum as well, so if we make the Discord, then I have to find somebody to use for the forum. You know. The forum is I think better for our use case because the forum documents every question that someone has ever asked better than a Discord server does. So if we were to do a Discord server, we'd be constantly answering the same questions, whereas the same doesn't apply to the forums because we are constantly getting new questions. And then people who are looking for an answer can just search through the forums for older questions that people might have asked. Thank you so much. We'll be rolling out a new system actually in the forums to get more engagement with everyone who comes. So if you look at the forums, there is an experience system now. That's gonna come into play later on. We're gonna have. I'm gonna make it so that there's more use for the level system that we have in the forums now. It took me a lot of time to create that. Let me just go and close my windows. It's raining very heavily now. Yeah, so once that's done, you know, once it's done, then we'll have a lot more people coming to the forums as well. And once we have some voluntary moderators, I think, you know, things will get a lot better. And if you'd like to help us moderate, I'm more than happy to have you do it. I can actually mark you as a moderator, and then you can help us to respond to Metroidvania questions if you like to do that. I mean, there's not much I can give you in return though, except for I can give you access to the project files if you wish to moderate for us. So let me know what you think. Like, I can give you perpetual access to the project files for as long as you moderate for us. If you're interested, we can talk more over email. So we have upgrade pickup as well. That handles pickups for handles the logic for health and money. Thank you so much. Let me just add you as a moderator, and then after that I'll give you access to the project files as well. I'm sorry, not the project files, to all the articles. So then you can refer to the articles to help respond to questions. Lots of new ability layer. So these are how the pickup process will work. My name is a donut. You have very interesting names. A donut. Alright, I'm gonna give you moderator access, and also I'm just gonna give you access to all the articles. So you can log in and you can check it out, and you should be able to see all the blog articles now for all the series, as well as with being a moderator. I think you have the power to add and delete messages. So currently I have one more moderator on the forums. That's Chloe. And the moderator for, I'm the one who's helping to answer questions in the Vampire Survivor series. AI bot is coming soon. He is kind of ready, but I'm just configuring him for a couple more things. He replies pretty fast, obviously, for an AI. So hopefully you can see him. If I can finish everything this week, then you can see him next week. I'm gonna name him. I don't know if you know the meme. There is a I don't know if you've heard of this meme called Apu, but Apu is it's just a meme of Pepe the Frog, and then all the AI helpers are gonna be some form of Apu, So Apu Staja means helper, helper. So we're gonna have like a bunch of bots that are named Apustaja. So for example, we have like Johnny Apustaja, or we have like Bot Apustaja, or so I think it's gonna be pretty funny as well, to have a bunch of Apustajas responding to people as bots in the forums. No, you don't have to. You can be a regular person. You don't have to be a bot. I'm impressed by the Apustaja, by the Apu token, because the site is so well built. I'm a web developer myself, and it's built very well. So it's very interesting. I just shut off the music. Right. Let me just continue. And their white paper is legendary, man. Look at that. So the bot has been what's drawing the most of my focus for the past couple of weeks, actually, because once the bot comes out, it's gonna save us a lot of work. A lot of time that we use to respond to questions can be moved to other places. How do I export this as an image? Zoom is 100. Okay.
The champion lives on.
Swingers, traders, and fellow friends.
Yeah, it's funny, right?
We stand on
I'm holding a bunch of Apu tokens as well, so
where fortunes are made with a click. And
like when I saw the page, I was
born
like,
from
I gotta buy
waves.
this token, man.
I speak not just of any coin.
And then all the music I'm playing now is from Apu, and it's all, I think it's all AI generated music. Getting pretty cool stuff.
Soars like the wings of Pegasus, and whose meme echo through the corridors of the internet. Was it not a Pooh who dared to challenge the snipers and Palladius?
Oh man, where are my arrows?
Was it not a Pooh who dared to challenge the FUD of bears?
Directional connector. Go down.
Yes, my friends, it was a pool. For he is just not a coin, but a symbol of the wild frontier of crypto. He who hold a pool hold the very essence of the meme economy. And with it, the power to shape the future. So let us raise our keyboard in solidarity and ride the waves of the blockchain with a pool coin as our mast. For today we hod, tomorrow we moon. And then once she got inside my house, she started like hugging me. She started
Let me
hugging
have a
me
look
and
at
saying
your
things like,
profile.
"Do you know how to hack? Are you a hacker and stuff? I want to talk to you." And then she started like hugging me even more. Oh man, that was a funny day. It didn't end that though, but yeah, she almost kissed me.
I was born on a friendly street where the friendly drums to beat and the loving rugged
Do you want to be the
streets
original
all
Apu?
over us. And every single night when
You can still change your display name.
tight, he'd invite the neighbors out with this chorus. Come out, you rugged man, come out and fight me like a man. Show your wife how you swipe our money down in Indonesia. Tell her how the friend brigade made you run like hell away from the green and friendly lanes of Telegram. But the fighting wouldn't end, couldn't break, couldn't bend. Through the weary nights as we stood up tall and continued to pump, Ali Diaz tried to dunk, but he's a chump. Come out, you rugged man, come out and fight me like a man. Show your wife how you swipe our money down in Indonesia. Tell her how the friend brigade made you run like hell away from the green and
So what do you want to be? You want to be Apu Apustaja. And then your profile can say, I'm real, I'm not bot.
couldn't break, couldn't bend through the weary nights as
For those who want caught up. One dev is a pudgy retard who dumped his stack. Two dev then deleted the TG website. He didn't want us back. Free Coinbase, bro, is taking over with the community. He's leading the charge now. Endless opportunity. 4 new website and next are here. 5 working on updating socials on deck. CNC, so much fruit to bear.
Every single people have been create two scripts that how do you change what is PFP? Handle the behavior of the is simplifies our code base.
They want us back. Free is taking over with
Okay,
the
okay,
community.
okay.
He's leading the charge now.
Pick up.
Endless opportunity. 4
Okay,
new
we go.
website and X are here. 5 working on updating socials on Dex CMC. So much fruit to bear.
Profile picture. I think for the profile picture, you will have to let's see. Oh, I'm sorry, you currently can't do it now, I think. Unless you, that's a great. If you wanna update your profile picture, I'm gonna have to give you author access, and then you can assign a avatar to your account. Because otherwise you can't change it. Let's see, you have a Gmail, right? Naive but wise, our dearest friend before our very eyes. They may confuse you for pay. Okay, well let me quote something for the profile picture. In the meantime, I will just change you to a contributor, and then what you want to do is go to the main page of the site and then see whether you get the black bar on top. If you do, then you can just head in and then there should be a profile at the side, and then you can update your picture from there. Yeah, so you can try and go to the main page of the blog and then see if there is black bar on top. And from there, access your profile on the side. So you can get into the backend and then you can update the profile picture from there. Let's update on the scripts.
Show the world the love we feel.
Arrange the clothing on them. Pick up class, and all logic. Well, as the UI pop-up that appears. An item. Great, pick up. The This will handle the logic.
Mystery shrouded in affection, we won't quit.
And then we have to unlock pickup as well. This will handle the logic. Pickup. Get unlocked. Release on the pill. Does this look fine? The left to right line. Is set up we're able to use the number of pickup scripts in our game from A to
Oh, mamma mia. Let me tell you a
all
story
at the same time
about a guy named
introducing
John living life in all his glory. He's got a dream,
functionality and
a plan to make some
customizability.
dough, selling Apple cryptocurrency. Oh. Giant from the land of sauce and wine. He's got a taste for pizza, oh so fine. When they ask him if he knows, he says non lo so. But when they say ma che fa, he says investo nella rana autistica. Crypto pizza party, let's take a spin. Buying pizza with a we're destined to win. Jai's got the plan, making moves every day. Selling crypto for pizza, that's the only way.
Some folks tell me I shouldn't be a fool. And let my retardation take over. Well, they haven't got a clue. I'm talking about the green frog that's named.
You managed to assign an avatar for yourself. It's through Gravatar, right? Not wrong. Let me see, let me look at your new avatar.
Think I'll chill before I chill till the coast is clear, then I'm on my way.
Well, I still don't see it, so it may perhaps takes a while to apply itself.
I'll be busy peeing outside and eating chicken.
I still don't see it, man. I'm sorry. Still showing the old picture, the blurry one.
Life's been pretty good knowing this frog of mine. Where tall grass sways and the frogs sunbathe. All I know is my kind of folk. No shirt, no shoes, but a beer's always cold. Proud to be American and say we ain't never sold. Y'all know about them heaters, shit, neither do I. Cause I'm busy trying to buy me a new fishing boat. That ain't my problem, Lord knows I'm not a G. Blessed to be born in USA, I'm Pooh, a Poosta Joe, my team. He's a patriot, he's a fraud. I ain't done no, but I'm retarded, I'll give you that. Big truck.
Yeah, I think it takes a while because it uses Gravatar. And Gravatar is just it can be a bit laggy sometimes. I've got to figure out how I can allow BB Press to add how I can allow BB Press to let users add their own profile pictures. First script that we will be implementing. So now I've got to figure out the bobbing animation stuff.
I remember what 5G told me. He said Apu was holy, so Apu, can you point me to the memes? I still keep him with
Yeah, so as a mod, what you want to do is whenever there are questions on the forums, then you can just help me answer them. And if there are repeat questions, you can delete them. but we usually don't get spam, so it should be fine.
So chalky, but hope only gets a frog so far. This game of memes plays heavy on my heart, and VC memes have been cringe from the start. So I'll carry up around wherever I go. They say pressure makes diamonds. How the hell is Apple still so low?
So I think I just implemented a bobbing animation for the items. Okay, thank you so much for your help. Really appreciate it. I'm gonna try a game. I'm gonna finish the stream about 3:30, perhaps about 3 I can open up and try a game. Because once I leave the stream and the live starts up again, you know, never gonna get around to it. I don't want to always be telling you, oh, I haven't tried a game. It's not very nice. So first script we're implementing is to pick up script. Pick up script is just bobbing around. Hey, where are the scripts now? And where is the pickup now? It's gone.
Me and him was painting those charts, talking tendies and milk Gosman and L-Bank. I said, Apu, we got it made. We got Tyson tendies and a hell of
Perhaps it's because there is save game. Oh no, it's still here. So it's not a save game. Ah, okay. I have a copy of it. I downloaded it last week as well, so I can just use that copy unless you've updated it. Where are my items? Items are gone.
Someday when he gets old, I can only hope. When the good Lord calls him home, he'd be sitting on lake like glass on a lily pad, just his friends and me. Maybe on his phone, checking out what tendies he wants to get from Uber Eats, or maybe on a private jet plane, laid back with Ashby's hand to hold this.
They're all in the same position. Alright, I will try in a while. Let me just fix this bug and I'll let you know what I think for the game, right? Initial position 50. Well,
I've been trapped, yeah, locked inside these walls. Haunted jail got me feeling small. Can't deny this fire burning in my soul. Gotta break free.
look at that, now the items are bobbing. So much better.
No more chains holding me down. No more bars. Gonna spread my wings and reach for the stars. Gonna find the love that I've been missing. Gonna break out of this home.
And we can even reduce the frequency of
Oh yeah. I'm breaking
items to make them animate slower. But really that's not very important, right?
Gonna find the one who's meant for me. No more handcuffs. No more shame.
Instead of calling this animation, let's just call this bobbing.
Oh yeah.
Oh, why did I just build it? What am I doing here?
I've been trapped, yeah, locked inside these walls. Haunted jail got me feeling small.
Oh no, it's not disappeared. So The part 11 video is currently just a stream, so it's really long, and we are in the process of cutting it down. So if you head over to the blog, you should be able to find the post. So the post is right here. The video is not out. The video is you can find it under the live section of our channel at the moment. But again, it's long. It's 1.5 hours, I think. So that's gonna be cut down to, I'm targeting like 15 to 30 minutes, and that will be a lot easier to watch. Now it's a little difficult to watch, right? I'll probably be having fun, huh? On the chat. We don't have an initial offset. What is the initial offset used for?
Chalky milk, without it I am angry. Where is my chalky milk? I need it for my 10 days. Hello friend, you may know me already. Just ask me in the drop.
Not used anywhere, right?
I'll take your rich and your favorite project market cap too. Join the revolution of friends and buy some Mapu.
Yeah, we're looking at initial offset. Time, got time here. Now the nice bobbing animation is back. That's true. Life is indeed about this. It doesn't pay to be all sad all the time. 100% agree.
You understand me? I blew up a stash on the falling frog.
I'm calling it bobbing.
Ladies in the world, but they won't see past knocking those swirls. I blew up a stash.
Oh wait, initial offset is to randomize the items, right?
Nobody understands, nobody knows.
So, and this is a random value. Yeah, the initial offset is needed. My bad. Should have added it in. This should be the always bobbing. Or maybe like bobbing and movement. Bobbing. And this would be time plus initial offset. So then there is a degree of randomness to be picked up. Animation. Yeah, so they don't all bob at the same pace, you know. Okay, now it's entirely not bobbing at all. Hey, now it's working. Maybe the code didn't compile. So the first script they'll be implementing is to pick up a script.
Your family just cause you came between a retard and his apple damn me. I wanna
100%. I'm gonna. Well, I can stream it, but and you can get 4 viewers to watch the game.
Hyperactive frog from Finland, cheat, sing the blues. Swap all your Ethereum to our blues. Swap all your Ethereum, it's the right thing to do. I wanna
I wish there when I was there when Telegram got deleted.
I don't know where to start explaining the pickup script. Let me see how I can go about doing it. So, how do I explain what's going on with pickup scripts? Quite a few lines over here.
I don't think you understand. We are trying to save the fella's life by
We have
2 billion. Our communities out there saving lives.
we have a delay here as well. This will be a mono behavior for the moment. Have I ever considered doing a tutorial series on a dredge style? So the problem with additional tutorial series is that I'm not doing this full time, and if I were to spread my attention across too many series, right, it's just not gonna work. Yeah, if I get more people to come in, like people who are experienced to come in and build more tutorial series, I think that will work. But if it's just me alone, I'm juggling between 2 tutorial series now, and I think that's a little too much. So we'll see if Bitcoin goes to the moon, because I have money in Bitcoin and I have some cash, and then you know, I can start looking at pulling in more people to help me with this. At the moment, it's kind of hard, so I would say I'm not gonna start a new series at the moment. Bitcoin is not a gamble. Not financial advice though, but Bitcoin is not a gamble. There are patterns to its behavior, and the current bull run is going to be going for a couple of months at least, all the way. It's going to be going up to at least until March 2025. But if you plan to put money into Bitcoin, you have to be careful, because you have to find the right point to put it in. Because otherwise, if you put it in and then let's say tomorrow it drops to like 85k and you panic, right? It's not gonna be helpful. You have to know what's going on. Otherwise, you're not gonna be feeling. You're gonna feel insecure about your money when the price jumps around. But in the long run, Bitcoin is gonna go up, especially because the US economy is in a terrible state now, and they have to print money to get out of it. So whenever money printing happens, right, and because US is the reserve currency, whenever they print money, then the rest of the world prints money, right? So whenever this kind of thing happens, then Bitcoin shoots up. And there are other things as well, like the economic cycle right now is heading upwards, like in terms of the amount of liquidity there is in the world. So for all these reasons, and because Trump won, right? So Bitcoin is just shooting up like crazy.
Real way, why don't you real way?
But I agree you shouldn't gamble. Like if you plan to put money inside, you have to have a plan of when to get in and when to get out. Otherwise it's really dangerous, and it just, if you just put money in and you don't know where it's going and when you're gonna exit, it's just gonna cause you a lot of stress. So I totally understand where you're coming from. Like if you wanna get in, you probably should read more about it. Find out how it works and how the economical cycles are related to Bitcoin, because there is a relation. Do donuts have anything they can gamble on? Well, I mean, it's not gambling. Like, depends on how you do it. You know, like if you put money in Bitcoin and you expect it to go up in like 2 months, and then you put like 10x leverage on it, that's gambling. I lost my train of thought on remember what I want to do. So what I was gonna do is to get AI to write this part, because it's quite a bit of explanation going on here. Otherwise, this is out. Click Control P. Explain the benefit of using this code. Oh, the behavior and writing your explanation will be added to tutorial. Oh, what's going on here?
Brucia quando faccio pipì, le mani, brucia quando faccio pipì, le mani, brucia quando faccio pipì, le mani, brucia quando faccio pipì, le mani.
So the old pickup scripts are here. We have the increase max health. We have add mana orb, and then we have all the different unlocks like dash, downcast, sidecast, upcast, variable jump, wall jump. Oh, right. Too many attachments. Let's see how Claude performs.
Feeling the beat, moving my feet in the club. I'm feeling so complete. We had a time, but it's a dead end. I'm moving on. This is where it ends. Tried to make it work, but we fell apart. The fire's gone. We can't restart. I'm saying goodbye. Can't take it anymore. It's over. Maybe it's time to close the door. It's over. Yeah, so over. No more tears. I'm feeling bolder, letting go. I'm free to start.
This is actually pretty well written. AI is quite amazing, right? I mean, it can be a little frustrating as well to deal with. This is a paid subscription, and sometimes it's good at certain things, but it's not always the best. But yeah, in this case here, it works well, right? Base class includes a configurable bobbing animation system. Just
Feeling the beat, moving my feet in the club. I'm feeling so complete. We had a time, but it's a dead end.
new pickup scripts. This new pickup script. Several script list.
69 billion market cap, a dream inside. Friends will be friends through day and night. Apu, I think about you all the time. In this mean world, you truly prime. Apu, 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 our joyful chant. How much is this to stack? Let's take the chance. Friends forever in this crypto space. With Apu by your side, we'll embrace. In the mean war, we stand tall. With Apu going, we'll never fall.
Current implementation and separate script section. Yeah, the technical functionality. They all handle protection. They all spawn particles. They all manage UI notifications, and they all handle safety.
I hear the cheetah coming, the Grat's selling his bag again. And he ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. He's stuck in some prison and keeps cheating on. But that cheater keeps a selling, cheater sell until it's all gone. When I found out about Apu, my rigger told me, son, always be a good friend, my Apu, cause it always leads to fun. Apu shot a man in Reno just to watch him cry, 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 cry. When I heard that cheater crying, I knew Apu was my friend. Apu Apustar, just friends are rich folks eating fancy tendies.
So we've unlocked side casts. All oh, new subscriber, fantastic.
I knew Apu would set me free, but those cheaters keep us selling, and that's what tortures me. Well, Apu freed me from this prison, and that 10 times gain was mine.
So we've unlocked side casts.
Apu is going to move it on a little farther down the line. Far from Jeter prison, that's where the normies stay. And I'd let that lonesome Jeter sell his bags, all his bags away.
So we have side cast, we have variable jump, dash, increase max health different.
Son, I love you, please spare me. You stole my heart and set it free. Forever by my side. Our love is like fire, there's no need to hide. Our love is like fire, there's no need to hide. And your apples by your side, forever by my side. Our love is like fireworks, no need to hide.
Having a fun business that allows us to improve our friends. So what I want to do here is to just it's the wrong correct project. Oh, it's correct. So I wanna go to the scene view here. Just show the item here and put it beside the max health, the increased health for. Let's move it up. And then we can do a nice little recording of it. Increase max health, there we go. Hi Donut, nice to meet you.
Nostalgia catching bodies on the side, fortune flexing, making sideliners cry, trolling all day, missing out on tendies, getting crypto rich, stacking up them Benjis, stepping on the scene, making memes go wild, Apu in the spotlight, make haters high, sideliners salty, they can't handle the game, while I'm sipping on my Caprice and laughing all the same. From the favelas, Apu story started, Palani is the death, his vision parted, but the community, they wouldn't be deterred, rising from the ashes, their voices heard. Apu Stacha, the king of the sideliners, making tendies rain while they're stuck in their whiners. Fortune's my kingdom, trolling's my art. Apu is spotlight, taking over the charts. Javi and Mali, he's on the hunt. Aladius, he's running, can face the gun. Favela and he holds the fort.
Why is it
Apu's legacy,
popping like
a
that?
never-ending sport. Through betrayal and chaos, they found their way. United as one, no longer astray. Apu's true believers
Much better.
can't be swayed. Rise of the phoenix, a new era made. Apu Stacha.
highlight this section here.
In the land of myth, where laughter flows free.
And yeah, let's save this bobbling and
He hops to the web, bringing joy in his flight. APUOA, be the frog of our dreams. With everything you reign supreme. From my book, nostalgia to APU coin. Be charming with forever joy. 10 billion market cap, a milestone to behold. But it's not just the money, it's the stories told. Friends coming together in the digital land to celebrate APU hand in hand. APU, oh APU, father of our dreams. With every meme you reign supreme. From our blue up nostalgia to APU coin. We shine and we wait, forever join. In a pond where the lilies grow, a little frog with a heart of gold. His name is Apu. He's got a story to tell about his love for his brother so well. Jumping high, reaching for the sky, with friends by his side, they'll never say goodbye. Apu up nostalgia, he's always on the move, spreading love with a ribbon and a groove. Jump, jump, jumping up and down, spreading love all around.
wow, compression is pretty awful here.
Apu nostalgia, leaping through the night.
Yeah, this isn't really working that well. Let me see if I can do a better job here. And use lossless. Does that work?
And the rushes he hops along.
We do lossless, then we have to reduce the frame count by a factor of 1.
His brother wise and gentle by his side. Their bond unbreakable like the rising tide. In the moonlit glow they dance and sway. In the rhythm of the night they find a way. Apu up nostalgia with a smile.
Oh man, the file is big.
Guiding others through the
Pretty big.
darkness with his light. Jump, jump, jumping up and
Increase the quality then.
spreading love all around. With his big brother and his friends all
Mobbing.
Apu nostalgia.
Mobbing and there we go. I think this is a much more reasonable size.
Done enough for this. It's a literal, actual Red Bull token. I see it popping right now, but my brain will not allow me knowingly put my actual.
Really add the problem.
How the fuck am I supposed to rationalize buying this shit? I swear to God, crypto is so fucking dumb. It's like people do the worst ever. It's somehow worse, but
Donut, let me just finish the rest of this part and then I'll get to your game very soon. Hi Sanket, nice to see you. So Donut has become my moderator. So does that mean that I can expect you to be, you know, in my stream for the rest of let me just add you as a moderator since give me a moment, I can't see the button. Alright, I've added you as a moderator. So does that mean I can expect you for all my streams? What? Thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
Little just a abu or two. From humble roots, your charm has spread. Now you're forever in our hearts and heads. You came from Finland, so unassuming, a green froggy with big eyes beaming, but your youthful spirit.
It's a bobbing animation that allows us to easily set.
With wrist so vital. Aku, you're one of a kind. More than a meme, a piece of our mind. Helper of nostalgia, naive but wise. Our dearest friend before our very eyes. They may confuse you for Pepe the Frog, but you're one of a kind. Forever on the knock, so gentle and sweet. A balm for our days, reminding us to live with kindness always.
The timing,
World Wide Web to blockchains, bright
timing delays that
sending, leaving its mark. The next money need
we use to determine when
you'll always be our best friend, so dear.
UI overlay years and more. How long the texture new pickup spirit.
My dame of love, a cheat up in the air again. I'll probably never care again about anything American. Ooh, I messed up. It's spinning like some chalk and milk. I messed up off the milk and grilled chicken. That green frog, she green frog, that little frog. She green frog, that little frog. She green frog, that little frog.
Yeah, I'm gonna find the suitable images another time. Yeah, I need to play a game, right, don't I?
Like a lumberjack, felt like red, so I ordered a full rack. I am out of grease, so I'ma go and get another sack. I possess a set of means, it seems a lot of others lack. I come from a part where the pond is pretty and the ground grows roses. My pond got a lot of friends and some cheats and cheats be overdoses.
New
Leave your car
pickup
cause you
spirit
might end up getting detailed.
also provides overridable events. Use we will be overriding later. Now I Three. Minor differences.
Possess a set of means
Pick up. Unlock energy. Okay, I'm gonna just do a save here because I've gotta go soon, and before I go, I promise Donut that I'll play this game. So let's. Yeah, you're too nice, Donut. Okay, so let me just grab your game. Your game is the Blood Altar, right? Okay, I've saved the article. I'm gonna continue working on it on Friday. I'll do another stream around 3 to 4 on Friday, and then we'll tackle the rest of the article then. And yes, let's give the game a try. So, Donut, I think you've missed out some files. Because I don't have the executable thing. So I'm gonna have to go over to your website to try it then. Okay, let me jump over to your website then. There's a nice profile picture there. Let me just stop the Aku soundtrack. And then... Sorry, alright, I'm just gonna reduce the volume. I like the art style that you have. But I'm not exactly sure what to do. Am I supposed to assign? Let me, what's cool? So move workers, collect resources, buy traps and buy traps, kill enemies, and don't let them touch the altar. Alright, Sankat, waiting for your email. So reach 25, go use the bottom trap to kill enemy. Let me try this out, right? So I can sacrifice my guy. I can assign them to resources. And then how do I build stuff? Oh, I can place trap. There we go. So I've got to mine these. I like the sound effects that you have when like new things spawn. And then here I have to maybe put something here, right? Oh, it's nice. So I can mine blood, I can mine like these smaller resources as well. And I can put a bomb here. Oh. Hey, you know what? This is actually pretty fun, you know? Let's sacrifice some of them. There's too many of them. Can I kill my own guys with the trap? Gotta plant some trees as well, right? Oh, I need some wood. And of course, I can start killing again. I then your feedback is very nice. Like it's very satisfying to do things in your game because you know you have very impactful animations and sound effects. And the visuals are very funny as well. I think I ran out of resources. So I've got it. I've got to plant trees in the meantime, right? Reach 25, sacrifice to win. Okay, I'm gonna beat your game, alright? Oh, crap. So I can farm blood as well, right? And sacrifice. The sound is funny, you know? The sound that you get when you sacrifice the guy, the poor guy. Well, I win. I've got more than enough guys now. And this is the... oh, it goes back to the first level. Let me see if we can win without setting any traps. I don't think it's winnable, right? You know, I actually think it's a lot of fun. I'm not being I'm not saying this to please you. I think it's really fun. It's I think it has to do with just how, because your feedback is very impactful. So when I'm doing stuff, right, I want to continue doing it, because when I do something important, like for example when I kill an enemy, it's very satisfying to kill stuff in the game. And the animations are interesting, and you know, when I move the peons into the altar, it's very satisfying as well. I don't think it's bad. I think you just have to teach people how to play. I think that's the thing. And probably that people can critique a game from many angles. For some people, they may want their games to make sense, and maybe your game doesn't make sense at the moment. So why are we killing the peons? Why are we having to mine trees and all that stuff? You know, like some parts of it don't make sense. Like I judge games more from a point of view of if I once I get it right, if I want to continue to do the things that I think if she gets, like, you know, I think if she gets the premise of the game, then I think, you know, like, she may like it. I really enjoy like placing the traps and mining trees and the purple stuff. Yeah, the tutorial is a little difficult. right? Like if you have a tutorial, it can make things easier. I think one thing that you can think about as well is, are you able to allow players to play a game, right, without having to go through a tutorial? Yeah, I think your big question is the why. I think Sankat makes a good point with why we need to do sacrifices. I think you can actually wait for the tutorial. You can try a couple more levels first. You can perhaps simplify the game. So right now, maybe let me just draw a paint and I can do a breakdown of your game with you, right? So like what are some problems I would say your game has? Firstly, of course, it is difficult to explain how to play the game. I haven't played Cult of the Lamb, so perhaps if I play it, I would get a bit more context. It's difficult to I think it's difficult to understand. You just write notepad, yeah. It's difficult to understand how to play the game. So a good thing, right, for any game to have, right? Like if you look at Street Fighter, for example, it's a very complex game, but anyone can pick it up and just mash their head against the keyboard or against the controller and win, you know. So is it possible to simplify it to a level where anyone who sees it right away knows how to play the game? So for example, right, you can one thing that I can think of, right, is let's say, what if you make all the peons glow? That way it will make players want to click on it. And then when you click on it and then you move things around and then you see like different things happening, right? So what if you make the peons glow, and then if you drag peons over an element that it can interact with, say trees or blood, then that element will glow. So you see, you have all these elements like that, right? This helps to explain what's going on without actually having to do a tutorial. I'm against tutorials, not because tutorials complicate the game, but because tutorials take very long to develop. And if your game is in a very new state, right, like as it is now, then if you create a tutorial, right, it locks you into the game mechanics, you see. So you may want to, like, say, change the mechanics or improve things a little bit along the way. And then if you were to do a tutorial, you kind of lock yourself into it. So if you want to do a tutorial, that's still fine, but I would suggest you do maybe a couple more levels first, like 4 or 5 more levels. And then once you get a sense of how the mechanics work and you are quite set on how your mechanics are going to be, right, that's when you do a tutorial. So there's this colleague of mine that used to say that tutorial levels should be built last. So it should be built only after your game is complete, because that is when you know that the game is not going to be changed anymore, if that makes sense. And okay, let's expand upon, let's just look through the other points. Just expand on this. I mean, yeah, the mini screen is needed, but you know, these are all things that are quite self-explanatory, right? So if you are, even if the game as it is now, right, even if the game starts up right away, if I can understand what's going on, right, then you know, like your game becomes a lot more playable. So the other thing is, do you need 3 kinds of resources? I think that's one thing you want to think about as well, because right now you have blood and you have wood, and then you also have that purple thing, right? So because your resources are tied to the weapons that you have, right? Then how do you design the weapons? So each weapon has to serve a specific But so I think you have like what is it that you have? What are the resources again that you have? Your drawing is fantastic, you know. I think there's a lot of potential in your game, to be honest with you. Perhaps I may change my mind when I play Cult of the Lamb, because it seems like your game is based on that, and I haven't played that. So perhaps your game is very similar to that. If that's the case, then you want to think about what differentiates your game from that. But I have to play the game to be able to tell you how to differentiate yourself. So how many weapons does your game have at the moment? Like you have 3 resources, right? Let me just jump into your game again and have a look. Yeah. And I'm just gonna grab a screenshot as well, and then we can. Okay, so okay, I think I have a better way to put it across to you now. So over here you have 5 things that you can build, right? And then they cost either blood, wood, or the purple resource. But you see that to win the game, right? Because your buildings already spawn stuff, and the trees are already there, right? There really isn't much, at least for this level, there isn't really much reason for you to do anything other than mine the trees. So for the first level that you have, right? Do you need 3 kinds of resources, and do you need to be able to build the rest of the structures that you have? So I think your game can work if perhaps this is just because you haven't looked into your levels a lot. So at the moment, the only thing I need to mine is wood, because wood is needed for the traps. So I have the buildings provide all the sacrifices I need. So I really don't need to build any. So one way that you can think about your resource is you can think about it in terms of, firstly, for the weapon, right? For the weapon, what I would do for the weapon, right, is make it more obvious that it's a weapon. So instead of having weapon should be made more obvious. Because right now it's purple, it's sparky, so I kind of know that it's a weapon. But what if it's burning, or like it's just like a bomb or something, right? Then it explains itself. Helps the game explain itself. I think more importantly, right? I think all the resources that are there, I think it works pretty well. And you have to think about, for example, right? Here's the scenario I have. So what if you only started with like 3 peons and like some wood? So think about this. What if you only had 3 peons and bunch of trees? Then you have to work your way up to building that you can use to sacrifice peons to. So because now your map already provides everything, right? If you were to take away, for example, right, let's say if you were to change the way the resources are allocated. So for example, let's make it so that the trap here instead takes a piece of wood to do. So if that's the case, right, then what you have to do is, if you were to start the game without all these buildings, right, and all you have is just a bunch of trees. So then let's say you have a bunch of trees and you have let's say 5 peons, right? Then now there will be you would have to work your way up, right? From having peons, you have to mine the trees, and then the trees will build the building, and then the building will provide you the peons sacrifice to the altar. So this can be your first level. So your first level can be just peon, trees, and you buildings to supply peons to the altar. So then with your first level, you actually don't need all of these other things. All you need is just this. And then you really don't need the peons because the peons can be generated with the building. So this will be your basic like a gameplay loop. So basic gameplay loop is here. So once you have the basic gameplay loop, right, then you can think about how can I involve the other resources. So in level 1, for example, right, perhaps the only thing you have to do is to just work with the wood. And then as you get to more levels, then you unlock more of the other resources that appear when you need to fend off enemies. Does that make sense? I hope I'm making sense over here. So you start off just by teaching people for the first level how to gather wood, build buildings, and then create peons sacrifice to the altar. And then second level, you can think about, okay, now that we have that, now you have to defend yourself against enemies. Or now you have to say, let's say there's no wood, then you have to think about what if I can use these purple things to plant trees, and then the trees will be used to build buildings, and the buildings will be used to sacrifice to the altar. So what you want is a basic objective first, and the objective is not defending against the enemies first. The objective is just to fill up the altar. So once you teach people that, right, then you can start introducing extra elements that will go into your game, and then make it more fun. As it is, I think it is fun. I think you have everything that you need to build levels. You just have to reorganize everything a little bit. Yeah, so once you have, let's say, the basic loop, right, which is you have peons, you have trees, and then the trees and the peons build houses. The houses allow you to sacrifice stuff, right? Then you can bring in all these other new buildings like Sankat is suggesting over here. I don't think you have to worry about the law first, because once your mechanics work, right, then you can let people play. Then the law comes naturally, you know? Does that make sense? If you figure out the core mechanics, right, once that works, right, then everything else just falls in very naturally. Even the main menu, like, it's not really that important. Like, if you can figure out the core gameplay loop, and then you can figure out a way to make every level unique using the same set of mechanics, right, then your game is set. And then you can, I mean, the main menu, everything, you can hire someone to do it. That's the easy part. So for some of the things that Sanka mentioned, like say the text box, I mean, those are important as well. But again, I think that you can, those are like the main menu, you know, it comes in very, very naturally once you have everything in place. And weapons, for weapons, you can think about, I mean, if you want to think about weapons, you also got to think about perhaps not. So when it comes to say with weapons and stuff, right? Perhaps instead of having weapons, you can, or like being able to build trees and stuff, right? You can have a building that builds peons, and then you can have one more building that builds trees. So maybe you can have, let's say, I don't know, like a seed pod or something. And then with the seed pod, then you have trees that pop up, you know, like over time, just like how peons pop up. And then you have, say, a building that spawns traps. And then you can plant the building here, and then it just spawns traps. And the traps you can use to drag around and stuff, right? I think that will actually mesh together with the overall theme of having you to build buildings to spawn peons that you can control, right? So what if you have different buildings that spawn different resources? So for example, you have a building that spawns trees, and then building that spawns traps. And then you can move the traps around. Oh, I wasn't sharing my screen, huh? So maybe I'll just send this whole list to you via email, and then you can think about it. And I'll be happy to help you if you have any if you need any kind of organizational planning like feedback. I mean, this is what I do for a living. You know, I mean, I teach game design in school, so I do this quite a lot. And I really like the game. It's fun. The feedback is there. Just once you plan everything out, I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. Yes, Sankat is right. You build a game, you prototype, you iterate and repeat. I think this is a really good prototype. Like if you handed this in for say a concept pitch, right, that would be it's okay. I mean, school is a bit different from the real world, right? But if you would hand this in a concept pitch, it would be a straight A. Like it would be a like very obvious A just because of the artwork and the feedback and everything works, you know. So now the next challenge is how do you how do you create say 4 or 5 levels? That would be like say an alpha to like prove that your core mechanics work. Okay, I'm gonna send this over to you via email, and then I've gotta go already because I gotta be somewhere. So feel free to keep in touch via email with me. I'm gonna format the text here a little better. That way you don't create a tutorial to allow players. How do I reword this part? So this part will be resources, how they are live is not clearly taught. Buildings provide the sacrifices and any weapons should be made more obvious. Helps the game explain itself. Okay, this point is not important, it's just more of feedback. Important to figure out what is your gameplay or the game objective. So the objective will be something like this. Start with 5 peons and a bunch of trees. And then the peons will mine the trees to be able to build a building, spawn, buildings will spawn more peons that you can use to sacrifice to the altar. So in every level, your objective will be the same. Build buildings to spawn peons, sacrifice to the peon. First level can just teach this without having any enemies. And later levels will be expansions of the first level. So here in the later levels, you can introduce different building types. For example, a building that spawns trees, or a building that spawns traps, which you can then drag around. So then this introduces a conundrum, right? So this introduces strategy into your game, because players have to think about what buildings to build next. So there are many ways to expand upon later levels. Blood and purple can be introduced at later levels for more powerful building. Does this part make sense to you? So I'm trying to reorganize the text so that I summarize everything, and then it's as clear as possible for you. So the most important thing is you understand how to expand upon the first level. Like if you get how you can organize these different mechanics to build upon the first level, then I think you will be on the right path. I got distracted by how 2.5D games look like, and I don't think you wanna do that, because I think right now your game is the visuals are very nice as it is. So stick to 2D, man. I think you stick to 2D. I'll send you the email now. Pointers for blood or so let me know if you receive it. I will be very happy to give you further feedback. Like once you work on this, or let's say you get stuck on a certain level design. So yeah, I'm gonna make a move because I've got to be somewhere soon. I will do another stream on Friday, so I'll see you then. Thanks for joining the stream, and thanks for volunteering to be moderator. I really appreciate it. All the best for your game, right? Love it.